CFA Level 1 Practice Questions. Learning Module Business Models. Topic: Defining the business model. A company uses a highly automated manufacturing process with equipment leased under flexible, short-term agreements. Its primary raw materials are common and sourced from multiple suppliers. This company's business model is most likely characterized by a high operational flexibility and low risk of supply disruption, B, strong pricing power and a loyal, price-insensitive customer base, C, significant fixed costs and dependence on specialized human capital. A company's business model is most vulnerable to supplier disruption if it A, uses simple designs with raw materials that are widely available from numerous suppliers, B, relies on a proprietary component that can only be sourced from a single specialized firm, C, leases its manufacturing equipment on flexible, short-term agreements. Which business model feature provides a company with the greatest ability to maintain profitability in the face of rising input costs? A, high volume, low margin operational structure, B, a reliance on simple designs and widely available materials, C, strong product differentiation and a price-insensitive customer base. A company that pursues a product differentiation strategy with a highly specialized, handcrafted product is most likely to have which of the following profiles? High sales volume, low prices, and low unit costs. B, low sales volume, high prices, and high unit costs. C, high sales volume, high prices, and low unit costs. A management team describes its business by stating, "We sell enterprise accounting software through a direct sales force and price our product at a 20% premium to our main competitor due to superior features." Which key component of their business model is missing from this description? A, the target customers and market segments. B, the product or service offering. C, the pricing strategy and rationale. The process of grouping prospective or current customers based on attributes such as demographics, behavior, and geography is known as A, channeling, B, bundling, C, segmenting. The strategy of charging different prices to different customer segments based on their willingness to pay is known as A, value-based pricing, B, price discrimination, C, penetration pricing. A company that sells a commodity product in a highly competitive market is most accurately described as A, price setter with strong pricing power, B, differentiator with a loyal customer base, C, price taker with little control over its selling price. A software company offers its word processor, spreadsheet, and presentation software as a single office suite at a price lower than the total cost of buying each application separately. This is an example of A, penetration pricing, B, the Razorblade model, C, bundling. A pricing model that sells a durable good at a low margin while generating profits from high-margin, repeat purchase consumables is best known as the A, Razorblade model, B, bundling model, C, subscription model. Which concept includes the steps of inbound logistics, operations, and outbound logistics performed by a single firm? A, the firm's supply chain, B, the firm's value chain, C, the firm's pricing model. A company's description of what it sells and why customers purchase it, including how it differs from competitors, is part of its pricing strategy, B, customer segmentation, C, product or service offering. The where component of a business model, which outlines how a firm's products and services reach customers, is referred to as the A, value proposition, B, pricing model, C, channel strategy. When evaluating a business model, a key risk for a company using a premium pricing strategy is that the offering may not be sufficiently differentiated to justify the higher price to a large enough customer base. B, the cost of raw materials may fluctuate significantly. C, its distribution channels may become too efficient and lower operational costs. A key risk for a company that prices its product at a small premium while offering a high-cost, high-service support model is the potential incompatibility between its pricing strategy and its cost structure. B. An over-reliance on a single, low-cost supplier for raw materials. C. Its distribution channels becoming too broad and reaching unprofitable customer segments. A software company offers its product at $10 per month for a single user, $25 per month for a team of 5, and $50 per month for an enterprise plan with unlimited users. This pricing approach is best described as a dynamic pricing, B. Tiered pricing, C. Bundling. The primary purpose of value chain analysis is to understand how a firm's internal activities create value and impact profitability. B. The sequence of external suppliers involved in product delivery. C. The firm's market share relative to its competitors. A complete business model description should include both the value proposition and the value chain. B. The supply chain and market share. C. The break-even point in unit economics. Highly automated manufacturing and flexible equipment. Leases enable quick production scaling and capacity adjustments. Multiple raw material suppliers reduce dependence and mitigate disruption from supplier failures. B. Incorrect. The company's standardized products, common raw materials, and automated process suggests limited pricing power and a competitive market. C. Incorrect. The company leases equipment short-term, minimizing fixed costs and relying on automated manufacturing processes, reducing the need for specialized human labor. Correct answer, B. Single source dependency on a critical proprietary component creates a bottleneck, risking disruption if the supplier faces issues. A. Incorrect. Low vulnerability due to multiple suppliers and common materials. C. Incorrect. Flexible equipment leasing enhances operational flexibility, not supply vulnerability. Pricing power, product differentiation, customer loyalty, and profit protection enable companies to raise prices without losing sales volume. A. Incorrect. Thin profit margins and intense price competition limit price increases and profitability. B. Incorrect. Supply stability is provided, but margin protection is lacking. Specialized, handcrafted products have limited sales volume due to niche markets, but justify premium pricing due to uniqueness and craftsmanship. A. Incorrect. Cost leadership strategies conflict with handcrafted products' uniqueness and exclusivity. C. Incorrect. High sales volume and low unit costs are unrealistic for a specialized, handcrafted product due to niche appeal, limited scalability, and labor-intensive processes. Enterprise accounting software description lacks target customer details, hindering market focus and value delivery alignment. B. Incorrect. Product description clearly defines offering as enterprise accounting software. C. Incorrect. Pricing strategy and rationale are clearly outlined in the business model description. Market segmentation divides a market into smaller groups based on shared traits like demographics, behavior, or geography, enabling tailored products and marketing strategies. A. Incorrect. Channeling is about product distribution methods, not customer grouping or market classification. B. Incorrect. Bundling is a pricing strategy that combines products, services into a discounted package, increasing perceived value and encouraging purchases. Price discrimination charges different prices to customer segments based on willingness or ability to pay, aiming to maximize revenue. A. Incorrect. Value-based pricing sets a single price based on perceived value, aligning price with customer benefits rather than segmenting prices. C. Incorrect. Penetration pricing is a temporary, low introductory price strategy to attract buyers and gain market share. In a competitive market, companies are price takers, focusing on cost efficiency rather than price setting. A. Incorrect. Price setters influence prices independently, unlike commodity sellers in competitive markets. B. Incorrect. Differentiators offer unique products, fostering customer loyalty and premium pricing, unlike commodity sellers. Bundling is a pricing strategy where related products are sold together at a lower price than buying separately, encouraging customers to purchase multiple items. A. Incorrect. Penetration pricing is a strategy to attract customers and gain market share by setting a low initial price for a new product or service. B. Incorrect. The Razorblade model sells a primary product at a loss, profiting from complementary products needed for ongoing use. The razor and blade model sells durable goods at a loss, profiting from high-margin consumables. This strategy creates customer lock-in and recurring revenue. B. Incorrect. Bundling model sells multiple products services together, increasing sales volume or perceived value, not recurring revenue. C. Incorrect. Subscription model charges recurring fees for ongoing access to products or services, unlike selling durable goods at low margins. Porter's value chain framework analyzes a firm's internal activities to create customer value, focusing on primary activities like inbound logistics, operations, and outbound logistics. A. Incorrect. The supply chain is a network of organizations, resources, and activities involved in moving products or services from suppliers to customers, spanning multiple firms. C. Incorrect. Pricing models describe how firms set prices, focusing on revenue and customer perception, not operations. A company's product or service offering describes its sales, customer appeal, and competitive differentiation. A. Incorrect. Pricing strategy focuses on setting product prices, impacting revenue and customer perception, but not the product itself. B. Incorrect. Customer segmentation divides a market into groups based on shared characteristics, aiding tailored marketing and product development. A channel strategy outlines how a firm's products and services reach customers, including distribution methods like online platforms, retail stores, and intermediaries. A. Incorrect. Value proposition explains product service benefits and value, not distribution. B. Incorrect. Pricing model determines product service charges, focusing on revenue and customer perception, not distribution or reach. Premium pricing relies on perceived product value. Weak differentiation can lead to low sales and profitability. B. Incorrect. Fluctuating raw material costs are a general operational risk for all pricing strategies, not just premium pricing. C. Incorrect. Increased distribution channel efficiency reduces costs and improves profitability, supporting a premium pricing strategy. Charging a small premium for high-cost, high-service support creates a revenue-cost mismatch, potentially leading to financial losses and reduced profitability. B. Incorrect. Relying on a single supplier poses a supply chain risk, impacting operational resilience and potential disruptions, but is unrelated to pricing strategy or cost structure. C. Incorrect. The primary risk of pricing at a small premium for high-cost services is the mismatch between pricing strategy and service delivery costs, not distribution channel breadth. Tiered pricing offers multiple plans with varying features and prices to cater to different customer needs and budgets. A. Incorrect. Dynamic pricing changes in real time based on demand, unlike the software company's fixed tiered pricing model. C. Incorrect. Bundling combines products, services into a package, unlike tiered pricing, which increases access levels. Value chain analysis examines a firm's internal systems and processes to create value, linking activities to profitability and identifying opportunities for cost reduction and competitive advantage. B. Incorrect. Supply chain includes all product creation steps, while value chain analysis focuses on internal firm activities. C. Incorrect. Market share analysis evaluates a firm's competitive position and sales volume, while value chain analysis focuses on internal value creation and operational efficiency. Value proposition and value chain define a firm's unique value and efficient delivery, forming the core of a business model. B. Incorrect. Supply chain refers to external processes, while market share measures competitive position, not value creation. C. Incorrect. Break-even point in unit economics assess profitability and cost efficiency, but don't explain a business model's strategic logic or operational design. Topic: business model types. Which component is a defining feature of a conventional distributor business model? A. Earning revenue from royalties on franchisee sales. B. Generating revenue from interest rate spreads on loans and leases. C. Earning a spread between the price paid to a manufacturer and the price charged to a retailer. A new entrant in an industry is most likely to gain an advantage over an established incumbent with the conventional model by replicating the incumbent's supply chain and physical store footprint. B. Leveraging digital technology to improve customer segmentation and reduce transaction costs. C. Adopting the same pricing and channel strategy as the market leader. Firms at the beginning of the supply chain, such as natural resource producers, are most likely to mitigate the impact of commodity price fluctuations by A. Using sophisticated digital marketing to build a price-insensitive customer base. B. Entering into derivative contracts in the forward markets. C. Minimizing fixed operating costs through outsourcing. Which feature is characteristic of a franchise business model, as used by many hotels, but not a defining feature of a home-sharing platform model? A. The central company earns royalties based on sales from independently operated units. B. The service is delivered primarily through a digital website or application. C. The company facilitates transactions between two distinct user groups. A primary reason there are often fewer large platform companies, like OTAs, than traditional service providers, like hotels, in an industry is that platform companies. A. Benefit from network effects, which create strong barriers to entry and lead to market concentration. B. Have significantly lower fixed costs and capital requirements than traditional service providers. C. Operate in niche markets that cannot support a large number of competitors. Which of the following is a key competitive advantage created by strong network effects? A. Lower variable costs per unit. B. A powerful barrier to entry for new competitors. C. Simplified product design and features. Which business model feature is characterized by a company creating a service that users build through their voluntary contributions? A. Bundling. B. Crowdsourcing. C. Functional separation. Distributors buy goods at wholesale prices and sell them at a markup, generating profit from the price spread. B. Incorrect. Franchisor business model licenses brand and system to franchisees, earning royalties. C. Incorrect. Financial institution model profits from interest rate differentials, unlike the distributor model. New entrants can leverage digital tools to target niche customer segments, streamline operations, and offer superior experiences or lower prices, gaining a competitive edge over incumbents. A. Incorrect. New entrants struggle to match incumbents' capital-intensive infrastructure, optimize logistics, and brand recognition. C. Incorrect. Identical pricing and channel strategies hinder market share gain for new entrants lacking differentiation. Derivative contracts like futures, forwards, options, and swaps allow producers to lock in future selling prices, mitigating the risk of commodity price fluctuations and stabilizing cash flows. This practice, commonly used by natural resource producers, transfers the risk of price drops to counterparties. A. Incorrect. Digital marketing cannot influence commodity prices or address input, cost, and revenue volatility for raw commodities. C. Incorrect. Reducing fixed costs improves profitability but doesn't protect against revenue loss from falling commodity prices. Outsourcing affects costs, not revenue, and doesn't manage commodity price exposure. Franchise models earn royalties from franchisees, unlike home sharing platforms that earn commissions from transactions. Be incorrect. Digital delivery is not unique to home sharing platforms, as franchise businesses, like hotels, also utilize digital tools. See incorrect. Platform models, like home sharing services, facilitate transactions between user groups, unlike franchise models, which involve a one-sided relationship between franchisor and franchisee. Network effects in platform companies, like OTAs, create a self-reinforcing cycle that makes it difficult for new competitors to attract users and suppliers, leading to market concentration. Be incorrect. Lower operational costs for platform companies don't explain the lack of large competitors. See incorrect. Platform companies, like OTAs, serve global markets and face limited competition due to network effects and winner-takes-most dynamics. Network effects increase a product's value with more users, creating barriers to entry for new competitors. This phenomenon protects established platforms like social media and online marketplaces. A. Incorrect. Lower variable costs per unit are achieved through economies of scale, not network effects. Network effects focus on user adoption and value creation, not cost reduction. See incorrect. Simplified product design is a design choice, not a result of network effects. Network effects often add complexity to maintaining and scaling a network. Crowdsourcing is a model where companies leverage user contributions to build or improve services. Examples include Wikipedia and Waze. A. Incorrect. Bundling is a pricing strategy that offers multiple products or services together at a discounted price, aiming to increase sales volume or perceived value. See incorrect. Functional separation divides a business into distinct functions or departments, each with specialized roles, unrelated to user-driven content creation.